Hey, Rochelle and team. This is meant to be an internal video, but you all can top it up as you please. I'm going to show you, this is for Rachel, Shell. I am going to show you how I have been using AI tools to help me with research. I'm going to do this on one of the research projects I assigned to you, so you can help understand the difference between what you're giving me and the work that what you're giving me, what I'm expecting, and how the best ways to use AI tools to help you. So let me flip this camera around so you understand what I mean. So we don't my teaching style from like a employer standpoint, it's I just give you the assignment and go see what you do. Do as we've done, give you feedback once or twice. If I keep finding myself not getting what I like, which is where I am now, but I can see that you're improving and you're doing the work, which you are, then I'm gonna not just take over, but I make sure I show you what I'm doing. So I already went over you how to use Notebook once. I made a few videos on using Notebook, but I just want to really show you in real time, okay? On the time. So I decided to do one on accreditation. I had a question about accreditation. I looked through your notes; they weren't sufficient. But again, we're not here to criticize. We're here to be of help. So, you know what I did? I went to Notebook. I have a bunch of new notebooks. I went to Notebook. I created a new one. Then I just took in order to get this even to this accreditations page, I had already Googled how to get an accreditation, right? So I know how to get an accreditation is going to this website. This is one of the websites, Distance Education Accrediting Commission. So I just first started by punching in the website, right? The DEAC, and it even gives you like a summary of the site itself, which is really helpful. So I just typed in the .org website, and it just gives you a really basic summary because Notebook can only see the information on the page. So this is useful. It gave me contacts, right? All the things I could literally go visit the office because it's in DC. Great. This also tells me on a some point for you, like if I was doing this for you as a researcher, I could just call them. I can just call them. They're right over there. You could just send me over there if you're not pressed. Like I know you wouldn't want to at some point, but you know what I mean. Okay, so there's the source guide. So I said dac.org. Then I just put the seeking accreditation. So applying for accreditation eligibility requirements. One of the things it gave me was the accreditation handbook. And I like this, so I'm going to pop this as well into Notebook. So I'm just going to add the accreditation handbook. You see I'm clicking into link because you can't add just any old thing. But and then we're gonna go to part one. Oh great. I don't know why is this separate documents? It doesn't make any freaking sense. Alright, now I'm getting pissed off already. God damn it. Ugh. Alright, well there we go. So we're gonna have to do this doc by doc by doc. That is annoying as hell. They even let you comment, which is cool. So you see, I'm just going through, and I'm just going to go ahead and download these hundreds of pages of processes and procedures. This is what I'm really looking for when I say I need to know how to get accredited. I don't need the overview. I need the details. I need the details presented to me with go here, go there, go there, go here. So here's what we're gonna. So I want you to bear with me, Rachel and team, Shell and team, as I go through these because I want you to see why. Sorry. Did I already download this? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I can get rid of it. I want you to see why the what I've presently received has not been sufficient. Um, and how to create sufficient work in a reasonable time frame. I know I'm giving you guys small time frames or like no time frame, but I'm acting like I expect you to have done it already. That's because I do know that this is my business and this is not your business, and I expect you to really look at my business in the same way that I will look at my business. Not but I am going to expect. I do expect you to put in a certain level of work, and this is it. So we're gonna look. They got an online training center. Look at that. And then this is why we're looking through it, because now we have preparing for accreditations. So look at that. Okay, now we have the online training center. So these are all things I can just add as sources, because this thing is not going to scrape the site in the same way that like we would as people. Okay, so this is behind a wall, so I'll have to come to this later. Free resources. There we go. Career Education Lounge. What else we got? Soft skills tutorials. Nice. Wow. This probably something I need to look at, right? Soft skills, supervisory skills. So I'm just gonna keep that one for myself, but I might just pop that over there. So it's worth noting again when you're doing the sources, only visible text will be imported into this moment. Paid articles not supported, right? So it's only going to go off what it sees. It's not, if it clicks it and you got to go somewhere else and do all this thing, yeah, that's not going to work. So this is something that's going to keep for myself. This is not going to be helpful. Maybe it will. I know that'll be helpful. So I will copy video URL. And then instead I'll add it as a source here as a YouTube, because it takes YouTube videos. So I'm helping you to see, like, I'm not doing the research, but I'm doing the research. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, oh, look at that. Help me. This is good resources as well. Awesome. Now, this is not about how to become accredited. This is just like helping you to be a better teacher when you get there. So, right, admissions compliance. So this is just good for being a better teacher. Great. I need training on how to be an accredited person. So, or institution. So now we have annual report submission guide. I need that. Oop, that wasn't helpful. Then we'll just remove it. Yep. We just go delete sources that aren't useful. So now we got another website for us. I hope you're following along. I know I'm just like, this is boring. But I hope you're seeing, like, I'm getting a lot of research done here, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Like, oh yeah, application. Look, we're getting codes of ethics. Now, if that's a document, I gotta re-upload it as a I swear. I gotta re-download it as a Google Doc, actually. It's a document. So whatever, let me go ahead and add sources while I'm over here. Well, I go ahead and add accreditation part 1, accreditation part 2, final 4. And you see, I'm just adding them right here. I'm not looking at this stuff, right? I just check it enough to make sure it's usable. Will it accept this? No, it will not. And I haven't even reached the source limit, which is good to know. If I reach the source limit, I can delete some of these docs and re-upload them as what's it called? I could re-upload them as, if I build some of these docs. I could. Ooh, that is in literal Chinese. That's hilarious. Sorry, I literally just opened up one of these documents as the doc, so you can't see that. But I opened it up as it is literal Chinese. It's hilarious. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. So maybe the code of ethics has to be uploaded. So then I'm gonna go ahead and go to my Google Drive first account. This is another reason why I recommend you make your own. I don't know if you did. Oh, sorry, wrong place. Drive, map, drive, and then I just have just here where I just been throwing random stuff. I don't even use this account that much, so boop, throw that right there. And now it's sitting here. It'll take a second to deal with that. So let's go back over here to this website. Application. So we did that one, right? Did the application code of ethics. So application for initial accreditation, application for renewal. These are all docs. These are annoying. Forms, educational offering sheet, guidelines, submission template, petition for social consideration. Great. So then what I might do, if I'm going to be given this many docs, which I really am, which is so ridiculous to think of, in today's day and age, where I'm getting docs instead of PDFs. So what I will do is I'll put somewhere for me, and this is my personal like drive. I'm just gonna create a new folder, and I'm just gonna call it notebook notebook LM sources. Okay. So there we go. We've created notebook LM sources. It is now here. And now I can just take all of these documents and I can drop them here. And they're auto converted to words, to Word docs. Great, because now I can go to Notebook LM and I can say Google Doc. And I can look at my drive. I can find Notebook LM sources. And that's why they're not showing up, because they all have to be converted to Google Docs. This is the annoying part. Open with Google Docs. And then I basically is going to do that over and over and over again for all of these. Because the moment you open it with, when you open it with a Google Doc, it low-key converts it to a Google Doc. Save as Google Doc. This is very like annoying to me. Another digital accreditation. Which one's this one? Accreditation renewal. So I do the same thing here. And this is going to be your path. So this is what's going to happen whenever someone gives you a doc, a doc, a DOC or .docx. And you're just going to have to do that for all of these. And the beauty of this is that you're going to find out, so you're going to find out along the way if these are worth it, right? That's actually the real value of doing this. It might seem like, oh my gosh, Jess, this is so much freaking work. And this is like a waste of time. Why are you making me do all this? And part of the reasoning is because you will now be able to check your sources. And so what we're creating here is a customized, educational resource that will be based upon what we need. Give me just a moment. I'll be back with another video. All right, bye.